May 22nd, 2024. Daily Bread. Passage: 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 19 to verse 28. Key verse 28. Title: The Lord answered Hannah's prayer. Early the next morning, they arose and worshipped before the Lord, and then went back to their home at Ramah. Elkanah made love to his wife Hannah, and the Lord remembered her. So, in the course of time, Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, saying, "Because I asked the Lord for him." When her husband Elkanah went up with all his family to offer the annual sacrifice to the Lord and to fulfill his vow, Hannah did not go. She said to her husband, "After the boy is weaned, I will take him and present him before the Lord, and he will live there always." "Do what seems best to you," her husband Elkanah told her. "Stay here until you have weaned him. Only may the Lord make good his word." So the woman stayed at home and nursed her son until she had weaned him. After he was weaned, she took the boy with her, young as he was, along with a 3-year-old bull, an ephah of flour, and a skin of wine, and brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh. When the bull had been sacrificed, they brought the boy to Eli. And she said to him, "Pardon me, my lord, as surely as you live, I am the woman who stood here beside you, praying to the Lord. I prayed for this child, and the Lord has granted me what I asked of him. So now I give him to the Lord. For his whole life he will be given over to the Lord." And he worshipped the Lord there. Daily Bread Message. After finding peace through her prayer before the Lord, Hannah went back home with her family. Then she conceived as the Lord remembered her. It does not mean the Lord had forgotten about her, as he had closed her womb with a good purpose. Now he remembered the covenant she made with him and the blessings that he had promised. Hannah gave birth to a son, Samuel, and she remembered her vow to the Lord. She kept him until he was weaned and brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh to serve him throughout his life. With the generous support of her faithful husband Elkanah, Hannah dedicated her precious firstborn child, Samuel, to the Lord. Hannah came closer to the Lord as she prayed for a child and experienced God's power and sovereignty over her life. Now she wanted to express her trust and gratitude to the Lord as she remembered her vow to the Lord. Hannah received a great blessing, Samuel as an answer to her prayer. Yet the greater blessing for her was to come to know the sovereign Lord personally and being able to worship him with the full dedication of her heart. Prayer. Father, thank you for revealing yourself to us as we pray and seek your will. I worship you with my full devotion today. One word: worship and honor the Lord.